Hello, boys and girls. I just got out of watching Gran Turismo here at AMC. It's based off of a true story. That funny was so moving. It's a movie about a kid who liked playing Gran Turismo and grew up playing racing games, and then he won this competition and switched over to being an actual driver. And that's the plot of the movie. It was a fantastic movie, dude. The casting for the people were great. I loved the main kid. I loved David Harbour as the trainer, and then Orlando Bloom as the guy from Nissan. Yeah, they were all great. I thought the trainer at the beginning was gonna be kind of a dick, but I started liking him there towards 40, 50 minutes into the movie. After the kid won the competition and started racing, the trainer started getting getting more likable then. Anyway, this movie was really great. It's based off of a true story, which I knew coming into this. I myself am a huge PlayStation fan, as you can tell, but I don't really like racing games, so I never played Gran Turismo. I myself am a fan of the original God of War. The reboots are really great as well. Last of Us, the Spider-Man games, any of those, even Horizon Zero Dawn, any of those are my type of games that I like. I I was never really that big into the EA racing and sports games. Not my cup of tea. Unless it was Mario. Mario Strikers. I could whoop some ass in Mario Strikers. But yeah, normal sports games or racing games, yeah, not my favorite type. So I never played Gran Turismo myself, but I knew this was based off of a true story coming into this. And if you don't know anything about that story, I recommend you go and watch this movie. It's a pretty good movie. Um, Even I wasn't expecting anything fancy effects or graphics wise, but there was some pretty epic scenes in this film. Pretty epic CGI stuff in this film. It was, yeah, I recommend watching this in theater. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Uh, Now the first 30 minutes or so, I wasn't too sure if I was gonna like the movie, especially the family parts of the movie there towards the beginning kind of felt lacking. There towards the last half of the movie, especially when that that happens to him and he gets set out for a while and has to get back into racing. Yeah, all of that was pretty emotional. It pulls at your heartstrings for a bit there towards those scenes. But overall, it was just a fun racing movie. If you like the classic Fast and Furious movies, where they actually raced a lot, you'll actually really enjoy this movie. Yeah, it's a good movie for action. Not much action. Yeah, there's not much action really. I mean, there's just a lot of racing. and the racing scenes are really cool, especially those CGI moments. There towards the end, there was actually a audible gasp like a few rows behind me when that scene shows up. Yeah, it was really cool. So for that, I'm gonna give action just for all the racing scenes. I'll give it like a 4. For comedy, there were a few moments that I chuckled at, but it wasn't that humorous. So for comedy, I'm gonna give it a 3. For drama, there towards the end of the film, like with all the I don't want to give any of that away, but for drama, I'll give it a 5. Suspense, there was quite a bit of suspenseful moments actually while he was racing on the tracks. So for suspense, I'll give it a 6. And then for horror, it wasn't a horror movie. It wasn't horrifying at all, so I'll keep horror at a 0. A 7 overall. And I recommend watching it in theaters. And yeah, that's gonna be my review. Like I said, the first 30 minutes I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or not, but there towards the end, it pulled me in. It pulled me in. So yeah, that's it, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye bye.